Once upon a time in a convenience store, a woman asked, "Which zero-calorie drink will I like more?" The cashier said, "I have a thought. Coke Zero Sugar always hits the spot." The taste made her heart fill with laughter, and with her Coke Zero Sugar, she lived happily ever after. Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, unbelievably delicious.
No trip to the store is complete without the unbelievably delicious zero-calorie taste of Coke Zero Sugar. Pick some up at 7-Eleven today.
Back in the early days of the Score Phones, what they did even before I was on the Score Phones were the ATS Trends reports, and we continue that tradition right here on OffshoreInsiders.com. Here it is, your Week 1 spread betting trends. All records are against the spread. Buffalo and Baltimore. Buffalo has dropped 4 straight on field turf. They are 4-1 in Week 1. The Ravens, meanwhile, are 7-3 in opening week. Houston and New England. Texans have dropped 5 straight overall. New England 21-7 to the AFC, 34-16 at home. Jacksonville and the New York Giants. The Jaguars 5-1 on field turf. The Giants are 2-5 in opening week. There you can see is where to join us in the social media. And, of course, we are brought to you by MyBookie.ag, as well as, of course, OffshoreInsiders.com. Tampa Bay and New Orleans. Tampa Bay 3-8 opening week. They have dropped 8 of 11 to the AFC. New Orleans 13-5 to the NFC South. Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Steelers are 1-5 to the AFC. 0-5 on grass. Cleveland, well, they got spread trends that are pretty bad overall, no matter how you slice it. 8-21 to the AFC. They've dropped 21 of 28 at home, and they're 4-14-2 in opening week. Cincinnati and Indianapolis. Cincinnati 13-5 in the month of September. The Colts are 1-9 in week 1. Tennessee and Miami. Titans are 9-21 on the road, 15-39 to the AFC. Dolphins 4-0 in week 1. Don't forget the most popular feature ever. Join us live on the simulcast, 10 a.m. every Sunday morning for the latest breaking information, weather, sharp moves, injuries, all that and more right here. San Francisco and Minnesota. The 49ers, 4-1 overall. Vikings, 42-19 overall. 34-16 at home. Kansas City and the LA Chargers. Kansas City 19-7 of the AFC West. Chargers are 6-2 on grass. Washington and Arizona. The Redskins 0-5 in week 1. Arizona 5-2 on grass. Seattle and Denver. Seattle 4-1 on the road. Denver is 5-15 on grass. Your spread betting winners and over-under winners will be at OffshoreInsiders.com. Again, tracing our roots back to the Score Phone days, led by me, Joe Duffy, the anchor of OffshoreInsiders.com. I've been winning for you publicly since 1988. Dallas and Carolina, the Panthers 19-7 on grass. Carolina 7-3 overall. Chicago and Green Bay. Chicago 2-9 in the month of September. Green Bay 8-3 in week 1, 8-3 in the month of September. The New York Jets and Detroit. The Jets are 9-2 on field turf. And the Lions are 6-1 on Monday nights. Again, if you do like these broadcasts, including our free picks, and you're certainly going to love the Tailgate Party live every Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time during football season, make sure you set up an account at MyBookie.ag. Most importantly, you're going to get paid on time each and every single time. And even if you're a gambler who likes to do stuff other than sports, I've heard rave reviews. Look, I have plenty of experience with the sports book, not so much with their casinos. I tell you flat out, I'm a degenerate handicapper, not so much a degenerate gambler. I like to play blackjack a little bit, but really very, very low. $10 a hand, $25 a hand max on blackjack. But I know some big-time players who play with the live dealers at MyBookie.ag, so they're more than just a great sports book. Yes, we know they're a great sports book, but they've got everything else that you do want from an online casino. And again, if you're not internet savvy, very easy to set up an account. They've got customer service on duty 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if you're a client of OffshoreInsiders.com, you're obviously going to collect a whole hell of a lot more than you're going to make redeposits. It's very easy to collect money 48 hours max. They pay you in full. Very easy to make a deposit with Bitcoin. And yeah, even if you're a client of OffshoreInsiders.com, every now and then you're going to have to make a redeposit. You get bonuses on redeposits. All that and more. MyBookie.ag. Please use the promo code Duffy, D-U-F-F-Y. It shows your support for this free information.
Call 1-888-FARMERS to switch, and you could save an average of $470 on your auto insurance. That's a lot of money in just a few minutes. With savings like that, you could be lounging on an impractical amount of ornate and overpriced throw pillows you bought for your couch. But you won't, because you're better with money than that. That's why you're calling us in the first place. Call 1-888-FARMERS to get a quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Based on average nationwide annual savings survey data July to December 2020. Underwritten by Farmers Trucker Fire Insurance Exchanges or affiliate. Products not available in every state.